Okay guys, I'm making a quick video on my phone real fast just to give you a shot of what the Enterprise is looking like so far. I have the stand completely wired. Other than getting the rods, I need to cut some tubing real fast to make those fit right. But I just wanted to give you a look-see at what she looks like so far. So on the remote, I'm going to hit number 1, which turns on the internal lighting. And as you can see, the engines are not connected and the deflector dish is not connected yet. But I just wanted you to see what it looks like so far. Then I'm going to hit number 2, which is going to turn on all internal power, or external power. What this does right now is the thrusters, for instance, you can see one just fired. Those are working. Let's see if we can get another one to, there we go. So the thrusters are firing. The shuttle bay runway strip is working, but it also turned on the startup sequence board. And I'm going to show you that right now by hitting 3 on the remote. It'll take just a second for it to fully power on since I don't have the engines on, so that's reducing the lights that are coming on, but this will give you an idea. So you can see the pylon lights come on, and then the neck light, and then there's the registry, and then you can see the amber come on, and then you'll see the strobe light come on, and then there are the navigation lights. And as you can see on the bottom, we got a strobe and navigation on the back, and the impulse engine comes on. Now normally on this there will be lights shining off the front of the nacelles onto the back of the saucer. That's one reason it felt like it took so long to start up. Since those are not connected, you've got a huge gap because those would normally be firing. The registration came out just perfectly. I mean, the light is shining very well. The amber on top is much brighter than it normally is. I've really been working on the resistance to get the amber and violet a little more consistent. The Arboretum is lit up really well. The recreational deck, and obviously the officer's lounge. So I'll get much better photos of that as the time goes on. Let me show you quick. And as you can see, the external shuttle is working correctly, and I still have my fiber optics in there, just the same as all the other shuttle ports. Put this guy back in. I still need to finish him out, that's why he's looking that way. Bring you back around, show you the shuttle bay again real fast. All the figures still looking great, still coming out really well. Here's from the back. I have some light blocking to do around the impulse engines. See if I can get you a better shot of the lounge. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's extremely small. I mean, these little guys in here are about 1/8 of an inch. Let me see. They're about 1/4 of an inch tall, so that should let you know how small it is. Now, come back around, I'll show you one more. Now, this is in an impulse mode. When you're ready to put it into warp, you hit 4, and it's going to change the crystal, and the impulse engine is going to go off. It's going to fade out, and the crystal is going to come on violet. And at this time, obviously, the deflector dish is going to fade out from amber to violet, and the warp engines are going to come on violet. And then when you're ready to go back to impulse, you just hit 4 again, fades off, and power's back on. Now the other little features, 5 and 6 are for the phasers and photons, which I don't have hooked up yet. 7 is for the shields up display, and then 8, when you hit that, you have the green light come on, which the plaque will be covering all that up. You can see kind of what's going on in there. Very saturated, but you have an idea. And once the plaque's on there, it's really going to dull it down. And the rod is not completely finished yet. I have to cut down a few things, but that is the VGA port I had to use for the 14 wires coming out of this guy. And I had to do that so I can transport it. Turn 8 off so it's not saturating the model. So that's how she's sitting right now, guys. She's coming out extremely well. Very happy with her. A few more days. Now that the stand's wired up, that's the longest part of this finish process. Now I just got to put the decals, and then I'll put the engines on, and then do all the touch-up painting, and she'll be finished. So stay tuned, as I will be posting more very shortly.